Everybody, Jesus, that's unprofessional. Welcome everyone to the final update video from us for 2019. I am of course the Lion founder, and joining me is the Panda founder herself.
Hello.
And 2019 was kind of a very low-key year. Not really a thing we're trying to do on purpose. We had a lot planned, but let's just say what we had in store for 2019 has to be moved over to the upcoming decade, which is a lot of stuff. I know personally for myself, you guys are going to be hit up across the face with a lot of stuff during the summer and fall seasons, where we're going to have at least 3 different shows premiering in the summer, at least 3, if not 2, series premiering in the fall, and a few pilots being premiered throughout the entire year, with spring only being like a free-for-all things for like a warm-up to what's to come. That's only for me speaking about myself, but I can't take all the spotlight since it's not just my thing. It's a collaborative thing of 5 founding members and an entire team of people. So I will hand over the mic to the Panda herself.
So basically, on my end of things, I can't give off exact dates because, heck, I'm not even so sure on the dates. But just know that expect some upcoming show or shows, depending on how many I can get done. From my end of things, we're currently casting and getting everything set up and ready for it. And it's going to be a really fun adventure, say the least. Fun, maybe not so much, but you know what I mean when the story comes out. And I just really hope you guys will enjoy what's to come in 2020.
And on a separate note of stuff, I think a few people are just, I think, wondering a few things. One, when are we going to show our faces? One, guys, if you don't own Instagram, then you will always know this one entire factor. I never show my face. But if you're also wondering about certain other stuff about are we going to be opening up public casting calls for new actors, for writers, for artists, we tend to do that during the beginning of the year whenever certain things happen. Like we're going to need some understudies for some people that have undergone some things, like they may be going through some stuff in their own countries that they can't do some recordings, or they have setup issues, and we're going to need different people for that. There are certain things in pre-production that we need assistant writers for that we can't disclose in an update video because it's privated stuff. We need artists because, guys, a lot of the stuff that we want to make doesn't need to just be in audio form. Sometimes we also want to expand into making like a motion comic, if you were, to showcase something of a visual means. We have ideas and we have drives for things, but you gotta wait until the beginning of the year to find out what we need right then at that moment. So far, at this moment in time, until we get more people to support us through Patreon and or through Ko-fi, which you guys can also see exclusive things coming out really soon, we can't really disclose a lot of stuff to you guys about what's on the horizon because there's not a lot of activity for us to provide a steady vision for you all, if that makes any sense from a business standpoint. Second thing that I know a lot of people wonder is when are the bigger releases being released upon? To which I'm trying to do this final update to kind of point out one thing to all of you that do not know what it's like to have an entire business and have multiple people on your whole entire roster to talk to and get all the material from, as well as a lot of editing process. Bigger projects take longer time. It does not matter how talented an individual will be. It does not matter how extensive their history with the industry is. It does not matter how fast one can operate. What truly does dictate what happens is time. We have had several series in developments for years that is still not even halfway finished developing, from our initial stuff that was our flagship series like Being Human or Soul Remainder or the original second season of Let's Do Art, those things still have not finished for everything because we still need more time. So I really, really want to put the kibosh into all that sort of stuff, guys. Time is a big enough factor for why a lot of stuff is what it is. However, the last thing I kind of figured from a lot of people is, what is the ultimate mission statement starting in the new decade for the 2020s, from 2020 all the way up to 2029? Well, I don't know about you guys because, well, I refuse to read minds for many different reasons. But primarily, and I'm not going to speak as if I speak for everybody, I'm only speaking for a small majority of people that I know, is that the mission statement is literally to showcase to you all that independent studios, that even if they have little means, can still rival even the biggest companies. Whether it's us, whether it's Studio Omega Audio, whether it's Carina Studios, whether it's no particular studios, no matter what the team is, that's going to be the mission statement starting this coming decade. I think there was one last thing, but honestly I just don't remember, but that's whatever at this point. So I guess the only thing I can say for you guys is, as a small little snippet, we will be having a sneakity peeky coming out during, I would say, the last week of February for one of our shows coming out over the summer, to then lead into, well, for the downtime, we're just going to say it's a giant circus of hilarity. Or, in other words, if I were to be a complete and total asshole,
It's Monty Python's